Welcome to another episode of Cards and Caps. Today we have 5 blaster boxes of Gypsy Queen, some team fitted callouts, and some OB Montel and some flat brim Fat Boy stuff to show off. So TJ, get us started.
So today I'm wearing the my fitted cap that I got from Alexi. It's in the spring training patch here. And I got this jacket that Spidey got from some spot down in Buffalo here. And it's got that 84 World Series patch on it in the back. And if anyone asks why I'm wearing Tiger stuff, Miguel Cabrera is one of my favorite players that's a non-Red Sox player. Just because of his enjoyment of the game, the Triple Crown, his swing. The era I grew up in the early 2000s, in the mid 2000s, where he was like the most dominant hitter in baseball. Like, he was just one of my favorite players. And one of the last games I saw him play at in 2017 against the Red Sox in Fenway Park, we were sitting on the third base side, by the third base dugout. There was this little 3-year-old kid and his dad that were Tigers fans. Miguel Cabrera calls him over before the game, takes the little kid, puts him on his shoulder, brings him out onto the field, and he comes back off of the field with his cap and a hat, his cap and a batting gloves and stuff. One of my favorite moments at a baseball game. It was just so like pure.
Very cool. So let's get it rolling with our call outs. So coming at you with some cold ones. Beep, beep. So the first one, this is Flat Brim Fat Boy, Jerry Pin. Flat Brim Fat Boy. And then on the other side, we got They Call Me OB. That's OB Montel's pin. I took some good photos for you guys to add to the Instagram. And you'll even see Tyler's Tiger post over there. North Shore Fitteds. We tagged it at Cards and Cap 716. This is the hat that Jerry's pin goes on. The Hat Club Sandstorm. And I chose the Lakers Dodgers crossover for OB's hat. So you will see those up very soon, probably right after our show. And then
Both fire combos, my friend. I have a question for you, John. Who are some of your non-favorite Brewer players? I know you're a big fan of Pete Alonso.
Yeah, I like Alonso, Tatis. I've been a big Lindor fan.
Let's say even growing up, like some of the legends of the game, like Albert Pujols.
Well, Tomei was pretty big when I was, the Indians came and played against the Bisons, and Tomei was up first, and he just cracked a hell of a line drive. I'm surprised it didn't go out into the parking lot. And then they had the Akron Arrows at the time, now the Rubber Ducks, and they had their players they would sub in, but they were wearing Indians uniforms, and I didn't know any better, but I thought it was a great game. So, I mean, you had guys like that, and then Coco Crisp and Victor Martinez, and we just had quite.
Another one that I've always enjoyed. His time in Boston was very memorable. That 2013 when he was part of those 2013 teams that were pretty big.
And then our second call out goes out to Will Shaw for our Team Fitted Drops comic book series. So
it's my first official TF custom that I've gotten.
So inside the bag, and then so first we have the Batman. And that's a yellow UV. That was kind of pink in here, but Team Fitted. I did like both versions, whether they would have had the Batman text or the Superman text.
I really liked that World Series cap he did. I wasn't in TF yet when he did it. And the leftovers, I wish I got a 5/8, but at the time I was a 3/4, and I thought most of the 5/8 were wicked tight on my head. I didn't think I was gonna be able to drop all this weight that I did.
Yeah, so
put my cap to my TF custom.
And I don't know who actually designed those logos. So
I don't know, but this is one of my favorite TF, one of my favorite custom caps. Because look at the Nura flag on here, John.
Yeah, that is very cool. And I forgot that Jerry's stuff comes with stickers. He always throws out some stickers, and they give you who's that? Oral Hersher. So that's
Got Sparky over here.
So I had to make sure I showed the stickers because he would be like, "What about the stickers?"
Yeah, I got Sparky Anderson over here watching over us. Shelf over here. You can see some of my baubles over here though. I cleaned up my shelf a little bit.
Yeah, it's always good.
I put some of my cards in there.
Need to get a freaking scalpel or something to open some of these boxes. The other day I was having a real tough time with one of these magic sets. I thought they were like super glued shut.
So I've like the X-Acto knife thing.
Those were terrible. Like I've never run into packs that were so like no matter what you did to them, they were just like relentlessly sealed. Now I don't know if these have box toppers or not. I don't think so. Okay, no, we're empty. All right, so we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs. Let's get.
Now we're breaking out a heater here. Detroit, M&M.
Monster.
I don't know. I just dig that English D, like that logo. It's just so classic.
See this?
Makes me think like Dante Willis.
There we go.
That was good.
It's all about getting the rip right.
Yeah, here's hoping we pull some Tigers. Remember when I had that Mets, we pulled that signed Noah Syndergaard.
Flaherty.
Flaherty, that's a nice one.
The green.
He's pitching tonight, I believe. The Cardinals are playing.
Yeah, these cards are designed to look pretty old, and they look awesome.
Yeah, I love them. They have the rip cards too. That you rip them in the certain side, and then they have the bigs and the minis too. That's probably not in a blaster. That's if you probably get a hobby box, right? The minis and the big ones.
I don't know if those are the hobby exclusive or what. It says 7 cards, but if you got a special card, that you'll only get 6. Hell, man.
For my cap again, I'm going with the J Della.
There we go.
2006 World Series patch. Ooh, this is a tough combo here.
There we go. Nate Pearson rookie card.
That one's a good one.
Aquino, Jared Walsh, Bigfoot, Giolito with the green border. Rich Ryan. Okay, now we're on the same page. Now, Cabrian.
He's the only bright spot on that Pittsburgh team. Am I wrong?
You ain't wrong. I like that Drew Rasmussen. Brewers. I think he's out of the bullpen. Just a normal base card. Getting quite a few of these green ones. That must be a blaster exclusive.
I wonder if they're going to do a custom side pat chat for Miggy's 500th home run, because they did it with Cabrera. They did it with Albert Pujols' 600.
I saw Tigers and it said 500. So, oh, here's JD.
There's dingers.
Jose Abreu. This one's out of 75.
Former Red Sox prospect.
And the Brewers prospect, rookie, Rasmussen again. Fuck.
Or Red Sox.
Pack doesn't want to open. There it is. Hey.
Oh, the captain.
Want to
Elon.
see how big that card is compared to the rest of these?
Ooh, hello. That's funny. I got polar bear sitting next to me right here.
That was like the second hardest pack to open.
Probably because it's so oversized.
Oh, they're kind of slick.
I'm excited to go to the Red Sox game tomorrow. You know, they haven't been doing well. They should beat the Twins hopefully.
The Twins? Yeah, I hope so.
One of the worst teams in the American League.
Not somebody you really want to be losing to right now.
They should just be renamed them the Tens because they don't know how to do it.
All right, after Yaz, here is our first, I believe it's a tarot card.
Bogarts. Heck's gonna give it to you. Yeah, National League's wild card game is wild card hunt is heating up. The Cardinals are only 3 back too. That second wild card spot's going to be highly contended for because of the Padres skid.
No, I got 2 of this guy's card. I don't even know who he is. His name is Kilome.
Kilome, is he with the Rangers?
Mets.
Mets, I have no idea.
Kilome. 1 box, not bad. We got a tarot card. We got some greens.
I have my fingers crossed for Miggy.
You know, I haven't seen a whole lot of him around. I don't know if that's just because they keep him for like the high profile sets or what.
Cabrera is definitely a legend in the game. You can't tell the story of the 2010s without him.
Yeah.
Gonna throw on the cap from our friend Joey Greco. Leads, the Blackout Tigers, Swinging Tigers. I'll take the price tag off of it. Now this should be a cool Halloween cap. That orange under.
Easily. Okay, Josh Bell, our second tarot card.
Ooh. I'm surprised the Nationals didn't trade him.
Kirilloff.
That's a good one. That's a rookie card.
Yep.
Although he's a twin, so he's not very good.
Yeah, he'll make a good Yankee or something in a couple of years.
Well, my buddy was a Twins fan. In 2018, when we had Eduardo Nunez, I said, "How does a Twins player win a championship? They leave Minnesota."
Whoa!
And he got pretty mad.
All right, well, I got my 2 Brewers. But then, the pink Acuna.
Ooh. It's a shame he got hurt.
Out of 75. Green Machado. There's Chavez.
Yeah, he's a Pirate now, so
Oh,
we'll write off in a couple of years.
he might come back in a couple of years on a free agent deal.
Travis Shaw had a walk-off grand slam today in the afternoon against the Rangers.
There he is, Bobby Dahlbeck. Right next to Dylan Carlson.
I like the Carlson. That's cool. The Dahlbeck's really cool, too. That's a rookie card.
Yeah, but they use this picture for like every card.
I know I have so many Sox cards now for the rookies that it's refreshing to get other guys.
Yeah.
Look, Velasquez just almost had a home run.
I'm getting a little sick of like, that's not the only photo you have of that guy. Like,
I like the one of him at the wall where he's got the COVID mask around his neck. He's going to the ball.
yeah.
I like that pose. It was kind of cool.
Braxton Garrett, no idea who he is. And I have to keep looking to make sure they're not wearing number 42 because those are the Jackie Robinson.
Jackie.
Here's the Vasquez.
He's arguably one of the better catchers in the league.
There's your boy.
Miggy. Twice. No, you should have pulled a Relic or Ariano.
I'm struggling with these.
Now, with me, I'm going to the Red Sox tomorrow, as I told you, John. Which jersey do you think I should wear? I've narrowed it down to two. Got the David Ortiz in the red, or the Kyle Yastrzemski in the 75.
Maybe the Yaz tomorrow.
It's gonna be hot, so I don't know yet. Let them think about it. Thinking Ortiz because it's gonna be hot. I don't want to sweat. Do that, Yaz.
Never sweated so much opening baseball cards. Casey Mize.
Hey, that's a cool one too. We're getting there with the Tigers. Oh, that's a big one too?
No.
Oh, it's just the camera angle.
Rip. Evaldi.
Another good card. We traded Jalen Beeks for him.
And then Kremer. This is some of these are just like easy, and then the other ones are like, dude. There's a Mountcastle.
We're ripping all 5 boxes then, or just a couple?
I don't know. Depends how much harder it gets.
Ugh.
It's like we get it. They're sealed.
Rather than be hard to open, than someone have already opened and pulled the cards and resealed the packs.
Dude, those Magic cards from the other night, I was cutting them open. I was just slicing them open. I couldn't get them open. That was rough.
You're gonna be careful doing that. You don't want to damage them. Although you play with them anyway.
There's Alonzo.
Ugh.
It's like they're using a tougher. There's links.
Oh.
Like a tougher plastic, or if it's cheaper, it's harder to rip. Not all the packs, but I can definitely feel it. Sixto, he's out for the year.
Rip. Although the Marlins pitching staff has still given up some of the least amount of home runs in the National League. It's been their hitting and their bullpen. Their starting pitching pretty good this year. And we'll get better next year, hopefully when 6-0 makes his way back next year.
Hey. What's that? That is a Garrett Cole. William Contreras. This might be it.
What is it?
This might be my last box.
Yeah.
Fucking hands are getting all red. Just ripping fucking packs.
Maybe the next video we can pre-cut them so that way it's easier.
FDs don't want to rip. Dugo.
Dugo.
I was
Dugo.
setting them aside to Acuna Jr. captain. Otto and Garcia.
I'm debating about going to see the Mets play at Fenway towards the end of the year, but I have a feeling they'll already be eliminated by then because that's like the last week of the season.
Isn't that how they do it? Like to let players rest, they try to
Every year, the Mets fans keep going up, and then someone gets injured or something happens. Always be second fiddle to the Yankees. Unfortunately.
Merriweather from the Blue Jays. Harry Days. Man.
Although Pete Alonso is still the best first baseman in New York.
Doesn't have
Close second to Anthony Rizzo.
Springer, Young, Killam, Moncada.
Talk about another bust, George Springer for the Blue Jays. He hasn't really played a lot this year.
That was like first AB. I was there. He hit a home run. And that
I
was
switched up again. I put the Pac Club Michigan State crossover with the Forbes Field patch. Flat Batterman.
yeah, like I came and like get the packs right.
Right on there.
Freaking, I don't know if it's because they're like cheap, but they're like made in Mexico. Ted Williams Family Enterprises. Ty Cobb, Babe Ruth. Oof. What's up with the Cubs today? Are they losing yet?
I think they played earlier, didn't they?
Oh, I didn't check.
I know the Red Sox played one earlier. Travis Shaw, who got off waivers, hit a grand slam. Yeah, Cubs are down 3-0 to the Rockies currently. Top of the sixth. In Wrigley.
Yeah.
They also set a consecutive loss streak at Wrigley Field.
If they lose today, they'll have the worst streak since 1900.
Well, it's looking pretty good like they are going to keep that, going to do something meaningful this year. other than liquidating their core.
Yeah, they
The only one left is Ben Zobrist, I
yeah.
think, 2016 team. That's it. Because they got rid of Arrieta. Arrieta's a Padre now.
Oh, I got a sale.
He's had a good couple games now that he's back. He's looking a lot like his old self.
What's this? A Scherzer Tarrant?
Max Scherzer.
Yeah.
Mad Max. It's going to be interesting what happens with him in the offseason.
Big time.
Another former Tiger. Mad Max, Porcello, and Verlander were in that pitching staff in 2012.
That's just crazy.
Well, the Pirates at one point had Charlie Morton
Snell and Cole.
and someone else who's on the Rays now too.
They had Garrett Cole.
So they also had someone on the Rays now too, one of the younger pitchers they traded, the Chris Archer trade. Was with them too. I think it was Meadows. No, he's the outfielder. Who the heck am I thinking of? It's gonna come to me.
They could have been so good.
Again, if you have a first round pick every year that's pretty decent, there's a good possibility that you might be good. It's all about developing that talent and harnessing it. That's where the Pirates haven't been able to do anything.
Another captain, Brian Anderson. I think these are just like one per pack or box or something. Willie Adames.
Yankees with Anthony Rizzo in lineup are 10-1. Soon to be 11-1 if they can hold off Atlanta.
Think they're gonna do it?
Yeah, they're currently up 2 runs. The Yankees are a lot more complete team than Atlanta. Ever since Acuna went down, Atlanta doesn't really have any expectations.
Well, that was when the Marlins kept beating them. They hit them like 4 times in a row.
Well, he tore his ACL on that play on Jazz Chisholm in the inside the Parker.
Yeah, but they still hit them like 4 times in a row. All right, last box.
Yeah, I'll be posting some pics from Fenway on the IG, hopefully. I'm going to the infamous Bleacher Bar, for those of you know from Boston. I'll be there tomorrow for the game.
Crochet, Grom, Voigt, regular Miggy, Crochet, Paddock, Fordo. Come on, give me something special. Camaro, Singer, great.
I wanted to bring up another interesting fact from the
Nolan
season.
Arenado. Short.
Ever since the
Give the no name.
Mhm.
That's one of them.
Think about how many kids are going to ruin those cards by writing Nolan Arenado in there or their known name.
It's me. One day it's gonna be me. I was like, they meant so many of those cards, and like I said
I
that
did trip the lids. Lids got stripped out. There wasn't very much there. The only hats they had a lot of were the Jeter hat with all the patches. Wasn't a fan of, and the other hat I was up and out was the 2020 Hall of Fame Jeter cap. I'm not paying $35 for that. Right now, when it's going to be in clearance. Joey Gallo, the Italian Stallion, leading New York to a title. They're like only a couple of games back at the Rays. They're nipping right at their heels. they'll still get knocked out in like the second or third round.
Oh, Yanks.
Yankees, yeah.
Oop, got another haze.
The MLB refs really hate the Mets because this next couple weeks they're playing the San Francisco Giants and the Dodgers basically exclusively.
Yeah, but they didn't know. Belly.
I don't know. You kind of think about it. No one knew the Giants were going to be this good, but the Dodgers had just won the title.
Yeah,
Meanwhile,
sometimes you got some good playoff dreams off right, with the 10-win streak.
yeah, it's like the mountain, like do like the game show there.
Oh, the mountain man, like on The Price is Right.
Yeah. We're 20 games over 500. Jacob deGrom is going to be an MVP and Cy Young winner. Oh, deGrom gets shut down.
Yeah, I know. There we go. Those are the hardest 5 boxes I have ever ripped, ever. Never again.
No, just funny. Think about every year. The Mets always start off so good. And they just I couldn't imagine being a Mets fan.
They're amazing. What can I say?
Although the 3 years they made the World Series and the 2 years they won it were probably amazing years to be a fan of that franchise. The Miracle Mets in '69, the '83 Mets with Darryl Strawberry, or '86, I should say. The 2015 team that lost to the Royals.
Yeah.
They just had some bad luck.
Well, we had some decent hits. We had 2 out of 50. Oh, 75. These are both out of 75, Abreu and Acuna. Captains weren't. We had some cool Terrets. And then this Nolan Arenado, which I thought was just a stupid misprint, but apparently it's a short print. So not a bad rip overall. We got some Brian Hayes, some Carol Offs, and we'll split those up.
Bobby Dahlbeck.
Yeah. No hooks in this one.
Nice.
So yeah, we're gonna
talk a little bit about another thing before we go. I wanted to say that Miguel Cabrera is only like 40 something hits away from 3,000. I don't think he's going to do it this year. I think he's going to do it early next year. Just because he doesn't get the playing time.
Yeah. Yeah, he takes quite a few days off, so it'd be cool to see another Mr. 3000. So
that would be something I'd be willing to fly out to Detroit to go see.
Very cool.
So in my luck, the one game I'd go to the game and he'd go 0 for 4, and then he'd go on the road and get the hit.
That's what happened when I went to see Mark McGuire. It was at Old Bush, I think, and then we went that day and nothing. Next day, boom, he hit one like into the parking lot of where New Bush is. So
Cardinals Stadium is probably one of my favorite stadiums. I've never been, but it's definitely on my bucket list to go to the Cardinals Stadium. With the arch in the background, there's not a lot to do in St. Louis, but the Cardinals definitely on the checklist because they're probably the best fan base in baseball. I would say the Cardinals. They just do everything right. You can even tell by the way Yachty and Colton Long were joking around during the game, where Colton Long, who's now with the Brewers, literally took the base that he stole from Yonder Molina.
yeah. So
There's cool moments like that. We're excited for the playoffs coming up. We're excited for football to be starting up. We've got some more content planned.
yeah, if you want to talk about the Cardinal Stadium in another episode, you should have just say, hey, talk about the area or whatever while I was was ripping there and saying, "Damn it," because I've been to both of them, Old Bush and New Bush, so I could have talked about.
Been to a lot of parks to me. I've only been to Fenway. I'm gonna change that in the next couple of years, but
Yeah, I've been about like 45 between major and minor league parks.
I've been to most of the Red Sox affiliates. I've been to Pawtucket, which isn't there anymore, McCoy Stadium. I've been to the Sea Dogs in Maine, Portland, Maine. I went to the Little Spinners quite a few times because my dad used to get tickets real cheap. That was like single A, I believe, for
Yeah.
Red Sox.
Beer City. They were trying to acclaim Beer City in their nickname list, but Grand Rapids in Michigan has the moniker Beer City. It's actually like they're the Beer City. Like my city is like Rochester is the Flower City. We're the Queen City. Grand Rapids is the Beer City, and Lowell tried to say that they were the Beer City.
Interesting fact about my area, Beverly Farms, which is a neighboring town, sister city is Beverly Hills in California.
Cool shit. Yeah, so let's wrap this up, and we'll have a minor league episode out sometime this week or something like that. And
Oh, John's shipping a bunch of stuff to me, so we can do some cool stuff with that. Do the unboxing and the reaction on those cards and stuff. Yeah, you got that knockoff my food.
knock off.
All official New Era caps.
They are New Era. You see it? You see it right here, buddy. New Era.
It's funny that these all these guys are ordering these from these catalogs to get them. Just shows you how demand fitteds are now. I remember when I was first getting into hats would sit for a couple days. I remember on Hat Club, the first hat I ever bought was that San Diego Padres. I actually have it here. The San Diego Padres with that All-Star game patch. No Batterman, just a gray bottom. This sat for like a week. They discounted it. It's like unheard of nowadays.
Yeah. Last time they get discounted was the Ninja Turtle heads.
Lids is definitely catching up, in my opinion.
Easy.
But the only problem with all these cats and the fitteds now, Lids gets cleared out. You got to be there when they drop stuff. Like when I went today, there was basically like nothing.
Yeah.
They had a little area for the all the colored UVs and different hats, side patch hats, empty. They were just like picked over.
Yeah, you know, I don't know.
No, hopefully that changes at some point soon. It'd be nice to be able to cop stuff again.
And the world just has to get more back to like a normal state. Otherwise, you know, Hat Club's only going to keep dropping 20 hats. And
well, I think they're doing it on purpose. It's not just a production thing. It drives the hype up. And they keep raising their prices because they know all these suckers are paying all these reseller prices on them. Like they include a little dinky pin in a special box, $55. A little dust bag. It's just like these little extras I don't care about as a collector. I'm not even that big about the pins.
I passed.
I liked them with the pre-orders because it was kind of cool because if we waited for something to get something, but I could care less about them on the drops.
Yeah. Or like the aux pin should have been included.
That was kind of a big thing. That was one I wish I got because I have that Dodger one.
Yeah, but it was $15 for a pin.
Yeah. Well, pins are a big scam anyway in general because they cost like nothing to make. They cost like maybe $1 to make, and then when you ship them over here, it's just all profit.
You know, we can't win. You know, we're just a byproduct of the hype.
Yep, but hopefully it gets better. And, as we know, we try to help each other out. I've been going after older gold stuff now again, going after Musa stuff that nobody wants with no side patches. Although those have gone up in price too, even on eBay. Now guys used to ask like $20, $30 for them. Now they're asking like $50. People are starting to know what they have.
Just starting to watch videos, you know, find out. What's your favorite line in a Musa hat, TJ?
Está Unidos. That was actually pretty funny.
Oh shit.
No, just the way those Musa crowns fit. They're softer too. Like this is a Bangladesh. You can tell by the crowns, like so.
It's like cut from a different fabric, you know?
This is a Musa. This is a 2013 Red Sox. I just recently got it. I got it on eBay for like $15. And supposedly it says on the brim here, I don't know if someone just wrote this on Sharpie or if it was team issued. It was worn on field.
Yeah, what if it was like just like a photographer wore it on the field?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a nice cap though. I like the camo. I like the camo stuff. And this was a year they won the World Series too. 13.
Was the 14 the one that I fixed up for you, or was that a 12?
I think that was 15 or 16. I think that was 16 because after this one they did the Marine Corps. The Marine camo one was 16. I think that was 17. Or it might be the other way around. Neil Morrison has all of them in the thing. So if we checked out his IG, I'd be able to tell you.
Okay.
He has them all the way back to like 2012.
Yeah, somebody's probably got a
Here.
post on that too, though.
Huh?
Yeah, somebody's probably got a post on that too. Yeah, so we're gonna close this out. I'm Spidey J18. We did some card rips tonight, and that's all we're gonna do here. I was joined tonight by
DJ North Shore Fitted here. And peace, love, caps.